In this video, we'll discuss bias blind spot. Most of us readily acknowledge that others are prone to common cognitive and perceptual errors that bias judgment, particularly in social contexts. However, many of us fail to recognize these same biases in ourselves. We know that others filter information through their own subjective lens, but somehow we alone perceive the world objectively. But of course, we all form subjective impressions of the world around us, and we're all guilty of committing common cognitive biases that influence judgment, but we seem to be blind to our own biases. Research shows that across a wide variety of cognitive errors, participants consistently rate themselves as less susceptible than the average person. Bias blind spot is incredibly pervasive. A Carnegie Mellon study found that out of 661 participants, only a single adult reported they were more biased than average. Bias blind spot is a specific example of a broader phenomenon known as the better than average effect. The vast majority of people consider themselves to be better than the average person. Of course, we know that this is a statistical impossibility. We can't all be better than average. But researchers find that even when people are explicitly told about the better than average effect, told how common it is, and explicitly instructed to reassess their self-evaluation, they still claim that they are less biased than the average person. This blind spot is problematic because it leads to incorrect self-assessments and makes people less receptive to bias training and less likely to listen to advice in general. Further, it can strain relationships, inhibiting important relationship skills, such as perspective taking and empathy. It can further lead to intractable conflicts. If we are blind to our own biases, then disagreements are no longer based on differences of opinion that can be resolved through compromise. For our relationships and ourselves, it's important to acknowledge and confront our biases. Through honest perspective taking, we can more fully understand others and ourselves.